Nigeria's news updates today, June 3rd, 2025. We are on trail of terrorists when Nigerian Air Force jet bombed us. Zamfara vigilantes react to botched military operation. 2027, coalition considers Amaechi El-Rufai ticket amid doubts over Obi. 2027 is a big lie, no automatic ticket for all NAS members, says APC. Shake-up in Ondo Assembly as Deputy Speaker, Majority Leader resign. Again, suspected headers kill 48 Benue farmers. NCC directs banks to deduct USSD transaction fees from users' mobile airtime. Summary of the news. We are on trail of terrorists when Nigerian Air Force jet bombed us. Zamfara vigilantes react to botched military operation. In Zamfara's Gerimani village, a Nigerian Air Force jet mistakenly bombed local vigilantes who were chasing terrorists that had attacked the area, killing several residents and abducting over 50 farmers. The Air Force confirmed 2 vigilantes died, but locals say more were killed. The airstrike was launched based on intelligence about a planned terrorist attack. NAF claims it destroyed dozens of motorcycles and neutralized over 20 terrorists. An investigation is underway and the Air Force has expressed regret, promising better coordination with local communities. 2027, coalition considers Amaechi El-Rufai ticket amid doubts over Obi. A potential opposition coalition is forming in Nigeria, led by former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and Labour Party 2023 candidate Peter Obi. However, internal disagreements, especially over Obi's insistence on running again with Yusuf Datti Baba Ahmed, have prompted some members to consider former Transport Minister Rotimi Amaechi as a consensus presidential candidate for 2027. Amaechi, who turned 60 recently, indirectly hinted at a presidential ambition and criticized President Tinubu's ability to unify the country. He is reportedly being seen as a unifying third option by coalition members and has support from the Buhari faction within the APC. Talks are also ongoing about forming a new political party, possibly named the All Democratic Alliance (ADA), instead of merging with existing parties like SDP or ADC to avoid internal sabotage. Some leaders like Dr. Umar Ardo support the new party idea but oppose it being used to advance Atiku's ambitions. Others like Dr. Kach Ononuju insist Obi's right to contest in 2027 must be respected. The outcome may see Atiku and Obi running on separate platforms, SDP and ADC, while Amaechi could lead the new ADA as a possible one-term consensus candidate. 2027 is a big lie, no automatic ticket for all NAS members, says APC. APC has reported reports circulating that it has granted automatic tickets to all its National Assembly members. This was contained in a statement by the party's National Publicity Secretary, Felix Moka, on Tuesday in Abuja. Moka urged the public to disregard the report, stressing that it did not originate from the party. The report is fake news and should be disregarded in its entirety as it did not emanate from our great party. We urge all party members and the general public to disregard the report as fake and of mysterious origin, Moka said. Shake-up in Ondo Assembly as Deputy Speaker, Majority Leader resign. The Deputy Speaker of Ondo State House of Assembly, Abayomi Akinruntan, representing Ileja Constituency 1, has resigned, citing political power sharing as the reason. He was replaced by Olalade Begudu from Okitipupa Constituency 2. Additionally, the Majority Leader Emmanuel Ogumolasui, Owo Constituency 1, stepped down and was replaced by Olatunji Oshati, Ose Constituency. The changes are believed to be aimed at achieving political balance among the major districts in the state. Some speculate there may also be tensions involving Mr. Akinruntan's family and the governor. Mr. Begudu, a two-term lawmaker and former chairman of the House Committee on Security Matters, was nominated and accepted the Deputy Speaker role, promising to work with colleagues to advance state development. Again, suspected headers killed 48 Benue farmers. Early Sunday morning, suspected armed headers attacked communities in Gwer West and upper local government areas of Benue State, Nigeria, killing at least 48 farmers, injuring many others, and leaving scores missing. This attack occurred exactly 1 week after a previous assault in Gwer West, where 42 people, including a police officer, pregnant women, and nursing mothers were killed. The Sunday night attack targeted Answam, a suburb of Naka Town, and Eduku Apali community. with reports of indiscriminate shooting and large casualties, including women and children. One family in Edukun Akpali reportedly buried 11 members. Local leaders confirmed the attacks, expressing frustrations over the lack of military response despite the community's proximity to a military checkpoint. Authorities say tactical teams have been deployed to the area, but casualty figures remain unconfirmed officially. The situation continues to deteriorate, with growing concerns about the safety and security of residents in these local government areas. NCC directs bank to deduct USSD transaction fees from users' mobile airtime. The Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC) has instructed deposit money banks (DMBs) to stop deducting USSD transaction charges directly from customers' bank accounts. Instead, from June 3, 2025, these charges will be deducted from customers' mobile airtime balances, following the NCC new end-user billing (EUB) model. Each USSD session will cost 6.98 kobo per 120 seconds, billed by mobile network operators after customer consent. This move aims to resolve the long-standing dispute between mobile network operators (MNOs) and banks over unpaid USSD service charge. This move aims to resolve the long-standing dispute between mobile network operators (MNOs) and banks over unpaid USSD service fees, which has escalated into threats by telcos to withdraw USSD services. Earlier, the NCC had taken steps to recover the 250 billion naira owed by banks to telcos, including disconnecting USSD codes for some defaulters. MTN Nigeria has recently received part of the owed debt. Customers are advised they can still use other digital and internet banking options if they choose not to continue with USSD under the new billing system. Follow for more. June 3, 2025.